Okay, we're back at Focus on Imaging 2011, and today we're going to be talking to John on the Panasonic stand. Hi, John.
Hi there.
Right, what have you got that's brand new and interesting for us to look at?
Okay, I want to show you guys the GH2, which is our brand new...
Is that this one?
This is this one here. It's our system camera, and it's our flagship camera that we launched just in December last year, so it's the first time we've shown it at a show in the UK. Now this is using a brand new sensor for us in our Lumix G system. It's a 16.1 megapixel sensor, and it's the highest quality sensor we've launched so far. It's also got a brand new processor, and that combination means this camera offers the world's fastest autofocus system. Focuses in 0.0999th of a second, so it's extraordinarily fast.
That's a lot of points, a lot below the point.
Too many for me.
I wonder if we can actually even see that on the back, is it?
So
you showed me this focusing earlier. I pressed the button and it is literally instantaneous.
It's instantaneous, so I'll press the button now and you can see it fixes the focus instantaneous.
I don't know if we're getting that, but if we are, it is blooming quick. It really is very, very fast.
Absolute world's fastest.
And what about frame speed, so shot-to-shot speed?
So this camera will shoot 4 frames per second in full resolution. It's also got a burst mode where it can shoot in 40 frames per second, but that's in a lower resolution. It's very, very fast alongside that fast autofocus. Right,
I was going to say, because I mean, with a fast autofocus like that, that would be perfect for sports photography or children photography, you know, anything where the subject's moving a lot.
Absolutely. Not only that, but the accuracy of the focus as well. You know, a mirrorless system like this can be so accurate because it's reading directly off of the sensor. And with our system, you know, with the touch screen, you can choose your focus point.
What is this?
You can choose your focus point just by touching. You know,
this focus, eh? Hang on.
You use the scale on the side there to choose how big the focus point is, and then you can just move it. There's over 3,000 points on that screen where your camera can focus, which is just astronomical.
You just reach out.
Yeah.
Cool. Look, it's tracking my finger.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a fantastic touch system. So that accuracy, along with the speed, is great.
Now, I think I saw earlier your colleague showed me this, and he got it configured so that you literally touched the screen and it took the picture.
Yep. So we have a touch shutter on here. So you have this icon here with a little cross. If I touch that to get rid of the cross, now wherever I touch on the camera screen, it will focus, expose, and fire the shutter. So if I want to focus just on that person there, bang. As soon as I touch it, focus and expose, take the shot. Yeah. It's really instantaneous.
And really easy to use as well.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's a big factor.
Ease of use is such a key thing with these types of cameras now, because you know that photographic moment could be, you know, a tenth of a second away, and you want to get it really quickly. You don't have to be messing around.
And I think you mentioned when I was talking to you earlier as well about there are some gestures, so you can change depth of field.
Yeah, absolutely. You can use you know, the aperture control on here. Dependent on the lens that you put on there, you can have really shallow depth of field. We have a defocus mode on here where you can choose and you know, change the focus. Very, very easy using the touchscreen.
Yeah. Okay. And what about lenses? What lenses are available for this? Is this your own system, or is this a system where people are going to have lenses?
So this is the Lumix G system is built on micro four thirds. That's a system we've developed with Olympus. So the Olympus pen cameras use the same system. So you can use Olympus pen lenses on here, and we've got 11 micro four thirds lenses. Anything from this 14 to 140 telezoom, all the way up to we have a 100 to 300 mm lens.
And what's the 14 to 140 equivalent to?
That's 28 to 280.
All right, so it's a doubling.
Yep.
Okay.
And this here is our 100 to 300 mm lens. So this is the equivalent of 200 to 600, where you can see just how compact that is as part of this mirrorless system.
That's smaller than my 70 to 200 on my full frame
smaller
camera.
than my hand.
Yeah.
It's just phenomenal.
And that's the equivalent of a 600 mm lens.
It's image stabilized, so you've got that built into the lens as well.
Yeah. Can't get it in focus, but yeah. Okay.
So absolutely, the system is. We have 11 lenses in our range.
I mean, that's remarkably easy to carry. So there's the lenses in the cabinet. But I mean, a 600 mm lens that you can carry with one hand is That really is remarkable, and would make a fantastic, you know, something like a sports event or something like that, or you know, big game hunting type.
It's absolutely sports, wildlife. You know, people going on safari. It's a holiday of a lifetime, but you don't want to have loads of massive kit to lug around.
Well, quite often, if you're walking a long way, you can't carry all that expensive heavy gear.
Into a rucksack, really easy. With our pancake lenses, like the 20mm f1.7, really fast, really bright. You know, less than 2 centimeters sort of length on there. That's the 14mm pancake, so that's the equivalent of
it's tiny, isn't it?
28mm f2.5. That's a 3D lens there, world's only 3D lens. Right. So you can put that onto the GH2 and start shooting 3D still pictures.
Wow, how does that work? Does it split it into 2 halves or what?
I will show you. You had a good guess. If you can see there, the lens has got 2 mini lenses in there. It projects 2 side-by-side images on the image sensor, and then it's saved in an MPO file format that, when used with an HD TV, such as our Plasma Neo PDP, you can see the 3D image in full HD. Right. So it's really that sort of living room photography, really coming in full HD.
And that works on this camera, so it turns a traditional SLR camera into a 3D camera.
Well, don't forget, this is not an SLR because there's no mirror box in here. This is a compact system camera, but yeah, it will turn it into a 3D monster as well as a photo. This also shoots full HD movie with Dolby stereo sound built in, so actually this is the perfect hybrid for photos, 3D and movie.
Neat. Thank you very much for showing us.
No problem.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks.
Photo Walkthrough is a free online video show about photography and digital photo editing using Photoshop and Lightroom. Join the Photo Walkthrough community, find all the old shows, and subscribe to the new ones for free at photowalkthrough.com.